Oh, yeah.
Going to be hard for him to do it. Now we see another 80 threat locked in, and I like it.
Yeah.
Given Sagenda the Aatrox, if he can make it work in the matchup, obviously the Dark and Blade going to be a little bit difficult, but with three
reason as to why he didn't look for the invade, but now he's certainly going to do so. He has no camps up. Leader's trading aggressively in mid. He's going to find treats, but he has no red buff.
Blue
towards mid
has just used this to the skies. He's going to be forced to flash here. The flash forward, the harpoon. They're now going to follow up. The spectral knock connects, and first blood for Vitality.
How do they keep getting away? This one works out. His time efficiency is just fantastic. Genex has the flash, but I don't think he's going to be able to escape from this one.
No passive
leveled up
either, so cannot block the knock up. Genex running for his life. That's level 6 ticking, but they might just have enough damage to do this one. Scrap Shield coming in. Selfmade going to take it. 2-0 for Selfmade.
Yeah, the level up doesn't even matter. Selfmade just gets the kill, and Genex flashes. It gets even worse. Now Vitality holding bot. Good knockback.
Knockback, not quite going to take him into the tower, but Lip's going to be in trouble. It's going to start to fade away. All those bonuses, all those extra resistances, and Crown Shot might have gotten knocked around yesterday, but he's not going to let it happen again. Start fights on their terms.
Now SK have one wave in mid pushed in. Treats is here, but so is Blue. This could be dangerous from Selfmade. They're opting into a 2v3, and Leader has no TP.
With an early equalizer coming out there. Selfmade not going to flash forward, trying to burn him down. That's going to be Genex taken out. Sagenda gets the reset, but Sagenda's just going to walk away. Ultimate comes in from the Gwen. He's backing off on this one. Snip, snip, but Treats going to be in trouble to flash forward. Sagenda gets the reset. Blue, can he knock him back? Does he have the hammer smash? Waiting, holding off,
flash.
waiting for the ulti to fade away. Dark and Blade.
Find resources on the other side of the map regardless, so we'll keep our eye on how Treats use it.
Something to track. Don't have a big wave here, don't have a cannon, but another wave is coming in. Sagenda can try to clear this one, but if he stays too far forward, can use the ulti to get the extra movement speed. Umbral dash not available. Big healing coming in. They're still going to be able to take him out there.
Cross-mapping pretty well. Selfmade just showing himself. He will have to back off in the end because Treats is behind them.
Rob, that's the knock-up. That's knockback over the wall. And surprise, it is Selfmade waiting in the fog of war just to tick, tick, boom. But Crown Shot now has to go for the knockback on Jezu. Jezu gets some good damage in with the poke fars, but not enough to dissuade any further push. Are they going to be able to grab the plate there with the explosive charge? No. So SK doing a good job of holding on. Treats finally here, but they do give up the life of their support just to hold on. As Blue is going to sidestep on the stun there, trying to dash away, but he goes right back into the Darkened Blade. It's just not enough.
All over to the Tristana. The two strongest members of Vitality in Rumble and Tristana are the ones who are fed. When this Rumble is the only AP damage on your team.
He's ahead of both of the solo laners on the side of SK. Bofa. Those solo laners. Then it's not a problem.
See anything at all, so really hard for them to even walk in or poke. You don't really have any face checkers barring the Leona, who's only level 6 at 15 minutes into the game. And when a team is
taking land all 3 Q procs.
Oh no,
Jezu. Oh, he's going to have some support here. Jezu just going to get absolutely popped here. Immediately they go in. That's the follow-up. Treats has got the miss for himself, but that's just about it. And even that's not going to be enough. It's a bounce house for Crown Shot. Vitality finding the reset.
That's going to be mid-tier 1, top-tier 1, and Herald. It's all going to fall apart now for SK. Those picks should be members of Vitality on a pink. Vitality in full control of the game.
And respect to Vitality for pushing their vision line up.
I think they're going to collapse top. Blue's going to have to back off. And that bot tier 2 is really low HP as well. The scaling, it's tough.
There's a world with a poke composition where you can one-shot Tristana, but we're not going to have time to talk about that. Sagenda now running for the hills. He has been locked in by the Varus ultimate. Selfmade laying down his ultimate, but Genex, a very, very tanky boy. He's going to step forward. The rest of SK now on the retreat. It is a single pick onto Sagenda, but that's a start for SK. The follow-up, the lockdown is there. Crown Shot now going to get one and jump right back out.
Just as we're talking about it, it looks like SK finds some kind of fight. They're going to be able to fight this Ocean Dragon. Leader has teleport if they want to opt into a 3v4. He is going for it, but the rest of the members of Vitality are backing off.
Crown Shot is very strong. If they can hit Jezu,
Leader is looking for it.
Going invisible.
But he has to stay towards the top side. And Sagenda can't go bot because he loses. So Genex can do whatever he wants in this bot lane. He can push it in. He's a level up. He beats Sagenda in the 1v1. Leader's the one who can beat him.
They can. But they burn through this very quick. That's 4 damage sources. Vitality just going to shred down the Baron. Spotted the entire time, but SK caught napping.
Dragon spawning in 40 seconds, and they want to make sure this crack open this bot tier 2. Leader level 16, Blue is level 13. This side lane is absolutely unlaneable for Blue. And Genex is the only real strong member that SK have.
Now you're going to grab their 3rd Drake of the game, and 8k gold lead just continues to grow. It's a slow and steady.
Just towers, so top tier 2 still up. Sagenda's going to get caught again.
Sagenda locked up, and now he's just going to get taken out. 4
items, i.e. Dominic's Crown Shot jumping to try and get some engage. Lebrob's behind him. There could be a fight here. Leader needs to TP behind them on the red buff, I think.
Ulti goes wide. Lebrob just taking up all of Genex's damage, but immediately Lilip steps forward. Treat's trying to get a little bit more fired back. Treat's going to find 1 kill. Now they're locking down Treats. They're going to blow him up as quickly as he can, but the stopwatch keeping him out of this one for now. Leader, stolen Leona, now going to walk away. He has the reset on the Heartbreaker. He's waiting on it. He's going to go back to his team. Crown Shot on a rampage. Vitality find a solid fight. Can they break into the base with it?
It's a 1 for 2 melt to everyone.
Blue and Jezu, though, big poke. Might not let him get in range to hit. He gets knocked out by the Baron, too. There's a fumble there, but it's not going to matter. They're going to be able to steal that one, and now they're going in for the fight immediately. The aggression comes out. Crown Shot just bouncing through. Genex running for his life. Iguacha goes down on a blue. Leader now on the chase. If there's anyone who can shred through this Mundo, should be the Viego. Leap forward on the Spectral Maw. Gargoyle Stone Plate to mitigate some of the damage the chase is here. Blade of the Rune King procs coming out, but Infected Bonesaw is coming back at him. Neither side able to make a bigger mark.
Yeah, Genex's ultimate just came back up. Lido doesn't have the healing reduction to get through him. But that's Baron buff for the side of Vitality. Shigenda TP'd into this top wave. He doesn't actually have Baron.
The previous exchange. Crown Shot just walks in. He takes this one away.
Uncontested Ocean Soul. Yeah, I think Vitality might dive this bot tier 3 if SK stay around to try and save it. Maybe not on this wave, but the next one that's coming. Leaders pushing in mid. They're not even playing on top lane. They think they can end the game here through bot, through mid, pushing in the waves, going for the Nexus towers. They can use the Rumble Equalizer to zone them away. They could also play it safe and just base and go top now, but it's Vitality. Maybe they're going to stay around.
It's also a level 17 Tristana. Her range is just so big. She can walk forward with the Ocean Soul, take a few shots, just jump right back out, just like Crown Shot did. And you can see, slowly but surely, they're breaking down this tower. They're the ones sieging in against the poke composition. Agenda now going in. SK looking for the collapse once again. Now, the Alistair's been locked up. Maybe they can find him, but Blue just getting burned out. Self-made in the midst of everybody. Vitality just beating them down with their wallets. There is no room for SK to play League of Legends on Summoner's Rift. That's the double kill for the Viego. Vitality from start to finish, making it look good.
Yeah, it's an absolute massacre, isn't it? Only Labrov dies, and he was low before the fight even started. You can't get the poke.
I'm getting baited.
No.
I'm getting baited.
No,
Okay,
don't get baited.
look, I'm getting baited. I don't know what to expect. It is going to be Limit's Alistair. Limit, an incredibly proficient Alistair. He's also got an Ezreal who can take care of himself in the lane. Strong, independent carry who do not need.
There in a lot of games, struggling alongside Limit, but he was very, very big factor in their miracle run. And last splits, 4th place finish.
That
Limit getting caught.
Knock up there. They start to try to back away. Very low, though. Viego going to leap out the flash out to safety. He's still ticking. Can the Sonic Wave connect? He won't even need it. That's going to be first blood, though. Humanoid getting it just a millisecond sooner. No chance for the Viego to find resets. Arma still in the midst of the team. Nuclear maybe just trying to get a bit more. Nuclear, and he's just too clean. That's a double kill. He can look for a triple. Humanoid on the backside trying to do the same. It's mid laners.
The way the game works is all about topside. I think often in lots of games you'll just see both AD carries just kind of trading off handshakes and bot waves and farming up, whereas all the force comes through top and mid. Broken Blade 2 levels up onto Armut, but Elyoya's here.
Yeah, on the way. Broken Blade just laying down a bit more damage. Broken Blade has to sidestep the Spectral Mon. He is going to be able to do it. Kire now coming in. Elyoya has committed here. He already used his ult stack. If they're not able to find the kill immediately, he won't get the reset. He will get taken down. Broken Blade grabs the kill. And now Kire can go for the fall.
We could see a big 4v4 here.
Humanoid has ulti up and available. So does Nuclear Ant. He's a level ahead on the Akali. Max rank there. They're still going to commit. Akali immediately goes into the midst of the entire team. Arma's already used the W, but the knockups are coming in. Humanoid knocked off to the backside. He's polymorphed. He dashes over the wall. He's just barely able to make it out. They can see him, but they can't kill him. Humanoid survives for now. Herald has been taken away.
Schalke have to get more. I mean, Karzi just free hitting their bot tower. Kaiser should fall. He has no flash. If they can hit some skill shots. Kaiser with defensive.
Look at him go.
Oh my lord. He's just gonna take a full tower with 3 waves. Neon rotates top, but Karzi, look at the gold.
Ooh.
Huh?
Well, we saw it. It was
it's going anyway.
Trying to find redemption.
Oh no, Kaiser. Kaiser, what did I just witness?
That's edited
so
footage.
It's easier for them to play the game. It just feels like everything falls into place, and they can just be the mad lions we expect from Spring. And Karzi was one of the biggest parts of that. You know?
Excuse me, stacks up. He's gonna hit hard. Karzi stepping forward, though. It's a little bit risky. He's still got 1 stack on the purple gun, but it's not enough. He gets shut down. Mad Lions now have to run for their lives. Nuclear Ant, the kick is going to land. Is he going to go for the follow-up? They're going to break down mid-tier tower. And Schalke, this is a big deal. It will not completely even up the gold, but that
Humanoid's the one who's going to be dealing all the damage. And he has his Akali. He's 2-0 right now, building towards that Zhonya's. He dropped his top. They're going to pay for it. Nuclear Ant is going to get this tower. It's going to be a lot of gold funneled into this Lee Sin.
That's an easy Sterix completion. Might be 100 or 200 gold off, but walks up, maybe takes a Scuttle Crab as well. And yeah, Mad Lions.
Now they
golf clap, you got the Drake, but now there's a Herald in your mid lane, and you're going to lose another tier 2.
Yeah, they're trying to force an engage to try and sway the siege of Schalke. They're going to end up doing it and force them back, but that tier 2 is all but dead. 1 auto attack from anyone instead, so Schalke picking up a lot on the map. Despite just losing a dragon, they didn't lose waves, they didn't lose anything. They just lost a dragon, whereas they managed to get 2 towers top, deny 3 or 4 waves from the solo laners of Mad Lions. That's why he's waiting so long. Mad Lions trying to make a decision here. Schalke, Neon's poking them, so he's not actually hitting the Baron. The Baron's going down very, very slowly, so Humanoid's just going to hit this bot tier 2 for now. He's going to have to TP in eventually.
And again, hard to guarantee the smite here if Elyoya has flash available, and he does. Now committed to the TP, 2.9k on it. Limit now going to flash forward. He's going to knock Yo-Yo back into the midst of the entire team. Yo-Yo going invisible. Neon on the backside, the member that you need to watch. He's the source of damage, but Carzzy manages to lock up 3. Limit gets shredded. That's the reset. Oh, now here comes the possessed Alistar. Where's the cow going to go? Flash over the wall. Headbutt, pulverize. There it is. Knocking up 2, getting punched right back into Neon. Oh, baby, that is not the alley-oop that you want. Nuclear in. Hitting himself after that one as Spectralmach comes in. Kira
just buys way too much time. It's like a 1 versus 5 for a couple seconds. You clear test this.
And I mean, you see the damage graph in the last fight. Shock, we're just in the back foot the moment that fight started. Maybe now, though, they can find something. Humanoid in the Shroud, Humanoid in the darkness. They're using the Sweeper to spot his general location, but Carzzy, good guns for a fight if they get it kicked off. Ultimate, still a little bit ways off, but it's a nice Solar Flare to get it started. Damage is there for the side of Mad. This is the Mad team fighting we expect. There is no room for them to play the game. Limit the last man standing, but it's just an Alistar. There is nothing he can do.
Yeah, you can see what happens when the carries of Mad Lions can just jump on top of you. These 4 melee champions that they have in Gwen, Viego, Akali, and Leona, the second they can jump onto any member, Derek and Diana want to dive in, but Mad Lions was split up, and they engaged at a very, very good angle. Broken Blade died before he could do anything, and that's just 5 kills from Mad Lions. All of a sudden, this game in the last 4 or 5 minutes has just been completely blown wide open.
And we've yet to see any kind of crazy Lulu-Diana combo. We've yet to see the Ezreal really be a viable carry to be paired with this Lulu in fights, while there were brief moments where he's landing poke. Hasn't been the hyper carry take the next fight. 2 fights back-to-back, and suddenly Mad is in total control.
Yeah, look at Schalke's wave clear. It's really, really poor. It's only Neon and Broken Blade if they can kind of walk up and clear it. So the second they clear out that top wave, by the time they've done it, mid tower has fallen. So the Baron buff obviously stopping any form of wave clear that Schalke have, so they have to engage. You can see they're trying to hover around 5-man on this top lane, and Limit might look for it.
Going to go forward. Carzzy still untouched on the back line. Carzzy with ultimate up and available can lock up multiple members if he gets the opportunity. Already there, leaping in. Humanoid, he's landed the Shuriken flip. He's going to pick one off. He's going to dash through with the ultimate. Hasn't even used the Shroud yet. Doesn't even need it. The rest of the team now with the follow-up. Broken Blade getting picked off. Kaiser just barely taking down Neon. Oh, baby, it's an absolute slaughter. Yeah. Mad Lions taking this one.
Yeah, 5 members of Schalke down, 35 seconds on all of them. Mad Lions have every wave to work with, and they're just going to end this game. It felt like a back-and-forth game for the first 20 to 25 minutes. 3 or 4 fights, and it's just over. 1 Baron, 1 fight in bot, and then Mad Lions can just push in and end the game.
My God, Gabriel. Brief moment of hope around that Baron. Schalke playing it slow, playing controlled, playing...
You are also giving Sylas a Leona ultimate with AP scaling, so it is a difficult decision to make, and I think that's the reason perhaps they didn't go for the Alistar, because Sylas with an Alistar ult is so difficult to deal with.
So Astralis sort of wanted a contest for the Heralds, decided against it. They then
Zaya's pocket. Promiscue's trying to come in from the side, as well as Zanzara is on a blast cone waiting to jump in, but he has been spotted on a ward, I believe, pretty much that entire time. TP coming in, Zanzara locked in place, stunned up, and immediately dead. Feathers fly from Kobe, but he's surrounded by Astralis. The double TP has been used. VTO trying to dive into the backline, but Jessica's going to be able to dive away. Instead, the Shuriken will follow him up. They can't quite kill him off. Perfect execution gets just in range, and there's White Knight underneath the tower, killed off by Hirrit, and it's an execution in the bottom lane.
In favor of Misfits, and now they have firm control over the early game. Beautifully played.
What's 5 in Roman numerals? It's V.
What's we ignore them, especially this early into the game. And Misfits come out with a clean fight. Looks like we're going to get another one immediately.
Zenith playing onto Magic Felix. There's a Shuriken as well, but Vander is kind of in no man's land. Has to flash away. The chase is on. Solar Flare came out there. Magic Felix stealing away the power of the sun as he dives back onto Vander. 1 kill to him. Promiscue now. Next to 4. Both supports are dead. Jessica joins the fray.
Doesn't have his ultimate up. So I think that Misfits are just going to give this one away because they are not strong enough, and they might look for some escape kills.
What do we got? VTO's got ult. Hobby doesn't have his yet. Here it steps forward, straight into the midst of them with a Heartbreaker. They're looking for Magic Felix. Razork trying to dive forward, but can't quite get the damage down. Here, Hex Flash is going to be used. Promiscu will look for the knockback. Zanzara coming from the side as well, as there's no way for Hirrit to get out of this one. They all dive bomb onto him, and Hirrit will fall. Shut down as well. Over to
the Misfits that can eventually grow into what the Mad Lions have, the player like Humanoid, with what Rogue have, the player like Larson, you know, and you know, G2
team. But this game, he's having a strong performance. 3-0-2 on the Akali Riftmaker complete, and Razork and Vander are looking for a kill on Zanzara. But here's Promiscu waiting for it. Jessica going in for the damage as well. Vander's already down. Stormbringer coming out from Razork as he dives onto Zanzara. Will get the kill, and here it's going to steal away the Xin Zhao. Jessica jumps across the wall. So does Magic Felix. White Knight chased by VTO, and VTO now behind enemy lines, all on his own, so doesn't have the perfect execution and doesn't have a hope in hell. Oh, he quite does, as he manages to get away from the explosive charge. Apparently, hell is very much more hopeful than I expected it to be, Vedius. Here it chasing Promiscu underneath this tower, but that cow will be able to escape.
Well, I thought that originally the Herald was the point of contention. But in any case, he's not getting away. He goes back to base in the middle of the lane, and he is punished for it with his
Pretty
life.
much free for them, as that kill on Hirit means that Misfits do not want to take the fight. Now Razork is waiting just around the corner here, but Astralis should be able to secure this turret. First of the game for them. That gold lead still only about 4,000 here, Betty. It's going to be shrunk a little bit as that tower goes. Well, it was 5,000 at 16 minutes, and it's actually gone down in the last. Astralis very much know this is happening. VTO doing his best humanoid impression as he waits in a bush to see if he can catch out someone, but that Baron is going lower and lower. 2,000 on it. Razork's going to secure it with the smite, and now Misfits continue to look for the fight. White Knight has joined the fray. Solar Flare goes a little bit wide. Razork diving forward onto Promise Q, but can't quite get the damage down. And now the re-engage comes in. Zanzara, Crescent Guard, Featherstorm comes out. VTO trying to dive onto the backline, trying to get onto Jessica, but he just can't get the damage down right now. Stormbringer being used. Promise Q with a 3-man knock-up on the backline, but Jessica just can't get away from VTO. A double for the Akali. And 5 kills to 1 in favor of Misfits.
Another clean ace from the side of Misfits. Yes, they did lose VTO this time, but he did the damage needed to help his team come out on top. Baron secured. 8k is the gold lead. Misfits are looking to continue their winning ways.
23 minutes in, they are in total control of this game, and as you say, looking to pick up a win here all round from Misfits as they look to try and close this one out. Astralis really back on their haunches, back on their heels, don't really know what to do. There is a dragon up for them in 8 seconds time, but they can't even walk into their own jungle, never mind towards that neutral objective. Here it's going to push in this bottom lane, the rest of Misfits in the mid. Magic Felix only just finishing his recall as that first tower in the bottom lane almost down. Mid lane tower about down to half. Here it has one more minion here, but the rest of Astralis are actually looking for him. Harrowed Path going to try and get him away, but he doesn't get the invisibility Heartbreaker used as well, but he's been rooted in place. Here it doesn't really manage to do anything there. He did get the tower low, but he wasn't able to kill it off.
So there was no mid-wave, which meant that Misfits couldn't actually trade the mid-tower for the bot one, and of course here it has no flash. While it does have the ult, the Stride Baker basically rendered it useless, which meant that Astralis could get themselves another quick kill, so props to them.
I guess here it dying did mean that Misfits had the time to go and set up for the Dragon, so no Cloud Soul yet for Astralis, but Astralis are looking for a little bit more. Here it has TP in 20 seconds when he comes back. Kobe trying to do the damage here onto Zanzara. Zanzara dives in onto him, and Kobe with the Feather Storm able to survive. Magic Felix used the chains a little bit early, but he will still get the shutdown onto Kobe. And now Misfits got to find a way back to safety, got to find a way out of here. The Solar Flare stolen away. Razork dodges to the side of it, still slow, but the Stormbringer will get sitting on 3 items. Infinity Edge complete for him, so if he can survive, he can do a lot of work here. But Dragon started up. Where is VTO? That's the guy you got to keep your eyes on. The Ninja Assassin Wizard Gandalf wannabe, the cosplayer from Misfits. VTO looking for that dive onto the backline. Razork down to half HP. Magic Felix goes in. Dragon stolen away as the fight really begins. Jessica's still alive on the backline, but VTO in that shroud is trying to get on towards that Tristana. White Knight's already killed off Vanda. Promise Q and Zanzara still alive. VTO not so much in the stopwatch. Will still die. Zanzara survives. Now Jessica, it's all on you. 4 members of Astralis alive, but those health bars are ticking, ticking, ticking. And here it is looking to get in. Spectral Maw, stun, ignite, down. Jessica surviving, healing off the minions, just about able to get himself out alive. And now Astralis, do you continue for this? Do you look for the fight, or do you accept and back away? They might all back in this bush, and they will. Drake was stolen, so Misfits do not give away the soul, but that fight was a lot closer than perhaps we would have expected.
Well, you can see how much closer these fights are. You know, we talked about the comps at the very beginning.
Oh, Razork's just dead.
Yes, Razork is in fact
Baron is joked about it. G2 lost a 10k gold lead to Misfits only last week. Here Astralis looking to fight back from 8k gold behind Jessica. No flash, no heal, no summoners on that AD carry, but Vanda's already low. Solar Flare goes down onto Hirit. VTO still looking for that flank position. Has the perfect execution. The Baron down to 2,000. No smite on Misfits. Remember, Astralis will secure this Baron. Zanzara smites it away. Jessica jumps out of the back of the pit, and in goes Hirit, but the Crescent Guard will keep him alive for the moment. VTO diving forward. You're going to go any further, you can feel it. Zenith Blade comes in, Magic Felix with the stopwatch, and Vander is already dead. BTO dodges out with the perfect execution. Hirit steals away the Alistair, and he's looking for an engage. Doesn't have a flash, of course, on this cow.
We talked earlier about how it was really important with that last Baron that they used it to actually break into the base of Astralis. Because they weren't able to do that.
These late games now. Magic Felix is off towards the top lane, mid lane, tier 2 fallen. Kobe down to about 800, about 500 now as White Knight continues to hit the cleavers. I will not call them infected bone saws. That's a weird name.
Okay, just towers
Cleaver after cleaver.
knocked down. Like, you can see the White Knights just tanking this one
Just
up.
walk straight through.
And they're going to take it with the cannon minion. MagiFelix split pushing. The momentum of the game is very quickly switching over. Misfits only find themselves with a 2.5k gold lead right now. They're going to lose their inhibitor as well. And they're just waiting for the Baron to run out, but it's not going to run out before their inhibitor falls.
Misfits are 23.
But now the
It's going to start.
Drake spawning once again.
MagiFelix in the mid lane, the stun's going to come down. There's the solar flare. They're trying to burst through White Knight, and they managed to do it. That's already one down. MagiFelix was not in the fight, and Misfits struck. Went straight on to the Mundo as here it looks for the chase on MagiFelix, but Misfits with an extra man advantage on the map as well.
Whew. Wow, okay.
Around the Baron, which spawns in a minute, but really they're just playing for vision control. promisQ still waiting in the woods. Jessica locked up, able to jump away with the buffer, and there's Zanzara as well with the Crescent Guard in the front line, and now here comes promisQ! It's a 3-man knockup. VTO diving onto the back line, and VTO almost dies. Jessica down to 200 HP, still has the GA, but Misfits are winning this fight for the moment, but can Jessica put the damage down? They've got vision in there, and here goes MagiFelix, and here goes Jessica, and there goes Corby! Pops the GA, kills MagiFelix, and now in a 3v1, what can he do? Because the Astralis will want this. They will want this kill. They want to take the enemy AD carry off the map.
Mr. Consistent comes up clutch here for Misfits. He is able to sidestep the W, and now he's just clearing out the wave. Such smart decision-making here from Corby. His experience, his many years of playing, is definitely coming up clutch right now. I think that's smart as well. Focus promisQ. You know that's the weak link and the best angle for you to go for, but I don't think he's going to have any other choices as he gets one shot by Jessica. The late game Tristan driving on him anymore, and so he, alongside MagiFelix, can get kill after kill. Then this flash from
Two
Corby.
safeties. Zanzara still looking for the flank position here as that tower in the bottom lane will fall. Like paper in front of a strong pair of scissors. Jessica cuts through it. And now the inhibitor tower next on the menu. Mid lane inhibitor respawned a while ago. Astralis do not have super minions to aid them. Dragon up in 47 seconds. Whoever gets it will get soul. But the question is, will Astralis even back off and fight around that? Jessica has the range. No rapid fire cannon on this Tristana, so it doesn't have those super duper long range shots, but level 18 has that passive all the way charged up. Some of the longest range autos in the game. For the moment, though, Misfits continue to try and defend, but now the minion wave is here. Vander goes in, they're looking for the burst once again, and White Knight is already down. The tower still stands. Feathers going out from Corby. Razork diving onto the front line. Zanzara pops the stopwatch. Razork does the same. Jessica's still alive. VTO unable to get onto the back line, and that is the jungler down for Misfits. The inhibitor next on the menu. promisQ and Zanzara down to half HP. VTO does still have the perfect execution, does still have the flash, but is all on his lonesome right now. Hits the Shuriken. Is he going to go in? TP flank available for Here as he goes for the long way round. The chase has to follow though. Vander doesn't have flash, doesn't have an engage. Is Here just going to go in alone as he looks for Zanzara? Puts the Harrow Myth down. promisQ knocks him out straight away, and there's the stopwatch. Jessica still has the jump to get away from this one. That Cloud Drake on the menu. Zanzara will secure it with Jessica. BTO diving in into the Shroud, looking to see if he can perhaps get on towards the enemy AD carry, but he just can't do it. He just can't do enough. Go stopwatch will stop time for a second. promisQ distracting Corby off towards the top side. Here still has the GA, and Misfits might be able to win out this fight. Here it goes into the GA. Jessica putting as much damage down as he can, but the shutdown comes out. Corby will take it on MagiFelix. Jessica, Zanzara still alive, and Misfits are pinging for that inhibitor tower.
A very drawn-out fight, but now VTO is back on the map. Razork respawning with MagiFelix dead. I don't know if Jessica's going to be enough by himself to stop the siege. They still have the Baron, but Misfits have their eyes set on the Nexus. 4 versus 3 with Razork in tow. Misfits looking to close out this game.
VTO about to get his ult back off cooldown, still has the flash. What does Corby have? Featherstorm and his flash of his own, those Nexus towers. Corby just needs to hit them a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 6 auto attacks on it. Almost takes down the tower, but the minion wave has been cleansed. Razork will have the ultimate here if they want to dive the Nexus towers. Corby goes low. Vander misses the Zenith Blade, and now Corby on the front line. Featherstorm coming out. He's still got the flash, remember. Flashes away, but Corby's so low. Stun going on to Zanzara. Jessica with a flank position here on this Tristana. Just needs one auto attack for the reset. White Knight flashes forward. Shut down. Jessica bashes away from the Spectral more than VTO tries to get on him. VTO kills him. Can they do it? No AD carry on either side, and now it's really up to the rest of them to brawl it out to see who can win this game. 43 minutes in, it's been neck and neck, but who is going to win the team fight? Vander fighting promisQ. VTO is going to kill him off, and Misfits have done it. White Knight, the last man standing, but MagiFelix is in the base. Can he do it? MagiFaker with the back door. We mentioned Ocelot. MagiFelix, you've got to clean out. You've got to clean the minions as quickly as you can, because VTO is now here. MagiFelix takes the second Nexus tower, takes the perfect execution. MagiFelix, is he going to take the game right out of Misfits' grasp? He's almost killed off VTO. Here comes Vander. MagiFelix still doing it. The solar flare gets the to stun, but Magic Felix takes the win!
Oh my word! Magic! Okay, well, we know that Adam is a big carry top
Wait,
laner.
what?
Okay!
Okay!
We're gonna get Nuke Duck's
Okay.
Yasuo into Niski's Silas.
Kuhn as well, the new rookie that has joined XL alongside Advienne. Advienne's going to find Hillisang an upset, walking into the bush here. The root comes out, aftershock procced on both of them. Patrick's had to use the cleanse, as Hillisang had already ignited. Hillisang very low. Advienne continues to chase. Heal on upset has to be expended there as well. 2 sums for 2 sums overall. Hillisang still has the play. Lots of damage onto Advienne. Upset can flash forward, looking for that Q. Hillisang's going to flash as well, and burst blood to Fnatic.
See what Marcoon does after this and see what his expectations were for Whippo. If he chooses to reset, it does suggest that right now he's given that one up and he'll come for the bot scuttle.
All right, now Nuke is trading on Niski here. Hillisang with a bit of free time. Cry is not in the best of shapes, doesn't have flash, of course, on this Gwen. Puts down the Hallowed Mist. And that is only going to be hallowed for so long. Whippo misses the Spectral more, but Cries really doesn't have anywhere to go. Skip and slash won't be up in time for him to get across the wall. Adam with a difficult to land, especially on someone like a Silas who can just dodge away. Fnatic, though, using their bot pressure, using their mid pressure to start up the first dragon of the game. Cries trying to trade here with Adam. Adam goes back in with the precision protocol. The needlework going wide. Adam with the Hexagon ultimatum, but Cries just wins out a pure 1v1. He was a sheen down. Marcoon coming up from BTXL, teaming up and getting XL some early leads in their games.
They are a very aggressive duo and they're looking to make a play right now.
Upset jumped on, Moonfall available here. Stun's gonna land, but Hillisang is all on his lonesome underneath the tower, already down. Marcoon dodges away from Niski. Patrick's gonna have to flash the wall as well. Nuke Duck underneath the tower, able to survive for the moment. Patrick low, down to 150 HP. Nuke Duck with the last breath, but the chase is on. Marcoon going back in, and Nuke Duck will kill off Niski. Spectral more available from Whippo. He'll land that. Looking at the blade of the Ruin King, can't quite get the damage down. Marcoon trying to get away. Whippo so close, rooted, misses. Marcoon dodges to the side. What a flip of the script here, Veddy. As Patrick caught out, though, by Hillisang. Marcoon in the area.
Okay.
Niski and Hillisang able just to I think we're probably waiting for those first completed items, Vedius, and perhaps for that Ocean Drake as well. But Fnatic want to take the game into their own hands. Marcoon is in the right place at the right time, though. Adam already low. Cry's just going to kill him straight away. And Niski straight into the waiting arms of Marcoon, but Niski wins the first trade as he looks for more. Marcoon's going to have to walk away. No Moonfall available on the Diana anymore. Niski healing up with the Kingslayer and manages to hit the chains.
Set up Marcoon to then use his ultimate to then give Nuke Duck the ult to then swing the fight in their favor. It's going to be interesting for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how these fights play out.
It's all these different, that's 5 plays for them in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Patrick and XL played towards the mid lane to get some more gold on that Kalista. And you might wonder why XL decided...
in his back pocket. And as we said, Advi and Marcoon, the roaming duo, have the right set on Adam.
Will Adam go forward here? Instead, he goes back with a flash in from Marcoon into the Moonfall. He stopped the repel in its tracks. Marcoon
They've kind of been fighting their way towards the top of the standings. He has been a huge carry performer and someone that is very impactful in a lot of available for Adam, but he's decided to group up with the team. The Herald's going to be dropped to guarantee this mid control, and with the Drake still spawning in about, a few more seconds, XL have the time.
Yeah, the Rift Out, I think, felt a little bit early for me as XL. Well, they get the time to walk into the river here and gain control. Now Fnatic are going to have to face check, and you said it earlier, Veddies. They don't really have the tank to do this. Hillisang's going to be the one to step forward, lands the hook. There's the box as well. Adam tried to dive onto the back line, immediately jumps onto Nuke Duck, and locking him in the Hexagon ultimatum means he can't use the last breath. Nuke Duck cannot use the last breath because Adam locked him in the Hexagon ultimatum, and you saw Marcoon diving in, but perhaps you didn't know, Veddies. Fnatic, that was beautiful. Rookie of the season, give it to him. Adam, that was absolutely perfect. Patrick will die at the end. Oh, well, he won't. He'll dodge away at the end of it all. But Fnatic
could not use the Wombo combo, and Fnatic end up coming out ahead in the fight. They secured their 3rd Drake of the game.
Totally negate the composition. It's not like a Poppy is standing there with W or something. Niski, though, looking to get on towards this backline. Vetzko's going to knock... that's Depth Charge going to knock up a couple. Cries TP's into the middle of them all, and here it comes, the Womboist of combos. Cries already kills off Adam. Fnatic, they walked into this. They walked into their death. It's a...
with Fnatic.
Yesterday, they went toe-to-toe with XL with Mad last week.
Money, and we're getting to see Patrick, and Patrick is not the person we're talking about, but you remember, you think about him on a roster.
Okay, going in. There's the last breath as well. They're just looking to burst them before Niski can join the fight. Hillisang is dead, but the rest of the team's coming in now. Niski joins Advienne with a great hook, but Marcoon is dead. First up, Cries not with this fight at all.
Triple.
Oh, it's a triple already for Niski.
Quadra.
It's a quadra. Cries gonna try and stop it, but he's looking for Adam instead of Niski. Cries kills off Adam. Niski pops the stopwatch. Bwippo's gonna take it away. Cries pops the stopwatch. He's giving it to Niski. The Penta. No! Upset!
All of XL are stuck between these two towers. Upset has really good guns as well, which means that his ult does a lot of damage. And here we see Gwen in all her glory. Just snips the A, having a great split. Adam, not the best scoreline, but we know that he can be very important in these fights, depending on how to set up all these control wards top side and just using their yellow wards on the bot side. So they still set up for XL. They still have 2 control wards on AdVN, 1 control ward on Patrick.
Don't actually have any vision on it. Hylissang's going to pop the Squire's Boom from across the wall, and here comes the TP. Fnatic have that down to about 3,000 already. Hylissang with the hook's going to distract and dissuade. It's taken by Upset, but the fight really begins now. Bwippo stopwatches out. Niski trying to get to the back of the pit and will be able to get over to the blast cone. Bwippo survives as well. Fnatic are spread to the 4 corners of the map, but for the moment they are all getting out. Cries against Niski in the 1v1. Niski so much more fed, but Cries is Gwen, and Gwen is immune to whoever.
Junglers, but very fortunate for Fnatic that they were able to make that one work out, because Fnatic definitely did flip that, and that could have gone very horribly wrong.
Has that TP. Niski has one of his own, but he is the rest of Fnatic items. 3 of them on Nuke Duck. He's got himself a GA, but Adam very willing to split push with this Divine Sundra. Titanic Hydra. Fnatic, are you coming for this? You gonna...
Okay,
gonna fight
they
this
have
Fnatic?
no vision. They're getting it spotted out.
Put a ward in the pit.
But that's the blue trinket. You can't TP to that one. And this
It's
is
already
dying
down to
very
4,000. Are Fnatic going to be caught at their own game? It's taken. Marcoon secures it.
Run.
Now Fnatic desires it. Now XL with the next wave. And Fnatic like, nah mate,
This
we're
is
good.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I wanted to see XL doing, because they are putting Fnatic in a situation where they're saying the only way you defend this is if you fight
They're
us.
just going for it.
And I like this even more,
50
the
seconds
aggression.
left.
They're gonna use this Elder and they're gonna get a fight.
Adam going in, has the GA. Upset has one of his own as well. Nuke Duck low, but Adam already into the GA himself. Cries diving in onto the back line. Niski's already down. Adam just about gets away. Fnatic 1 player down, but the wave has been cleared. 30 seconds left on the Elder. Any TPs for XL? Cries and Nuke Duck can go back and TP back into the next wave. AdVN very low here. 20 seconds on that Elder Drake. You got to do it now, XL. You got to go for it if you're going to go for it at all. AdVN lands the hook. Hallowed Mist coming out. Cries healthy. Marcoon doesn't have the ult, nor does Nuke Duck, but XL looking for the Nexus Towers. 10 seconds, 15 seconds left on the Elder Drake. Fnatic, can you hold on? Can your Nexus Towers hold on? Can the turret stand for long enough? Bwippo looking for the back line. AdVN flashing away. Hylissang on Patrick. Bwippo's already killed off AdVN. Cries though is going to kill off Bwippo. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and now the go signal goes in. It's Adam once again on the front line. Nuke Duck into his GA. Is going to try and look to get away. Instead, he looks for Adam, but can't quite get the damage down. The Nexus Tower
into their back pocket. And with the Baron spawning in a minute's time, this game continues to be played on a night.
can take down Fnatic.
Mark and Hank.
Mark and Hank, they're looking for Niski, but there's the stopwatch. Patrick diving in as well. The Fate's Call available as they look to dive on towards that Silas, but Niski survives and goes back in. And this is the fight that Fnatic were looking for. Mark and Hank, be damned. Fnatic get a clean ace in the mid lane.
Fnatic just wipe XL off the map. XL were looking so good for so long, but in the final team fight in mid lane, just like against Mad Lions yesterday, they fall. They come so close, yet it is not enough, and Fnatic will take the win.
Oh, it's so close for XL, but Fnatic in that final fight just too darn strong. Upset still unkilled against the composition designed to dive bomb. A superlative performance from Fnatic as they take down XL and move up to tied first in the standings.
Whew, we have had some bangers today, and Fnatic into this situation. It's going to be his Mundo champion that he's actually spoken to me a lot about. When I spoke to him about it last week, he was saying, I think it's good, but I don't know if I'm biased.
Especially in the last year or so, in terms of LEC, but in playoffs. Actually, wait a second, no way. You're diving Reckless? You're only level 2? Reckless is not quite dead in the end. He does go down, but this is a double. Reckless gets one, Mickey gets one. And
challenging this.
But how do you do it without Smite? What's Jankos going to do? He hits a Q. Inspired does still have Flash and will secure it. Flashes away from Jankos. The chase is on now, though. G2 looking for kills, not for the objectives. Inspired down. Reckless gets the kill. Oh, that blast cone timing.
Cross map. A lot of damage now coming down onto Wonder. Does have the ultimate up, but Inspired is around him along with Jankos. Both junglers continuing to match.
Both going to be spotted on these control boards as well. Odoamne going in. There's the ultimate out from Wonder. Dominus popped. Jankos stepping forward, as you say. G2 lose this. Spectral Maw stun immediately. The Moonfall doing a lot of damage, though, and Jankos trying to trade onto Odoamne. Here's the TP. G2 going for it. Jankos diving in. Inspired already down, but the TP was stopped. Caps ate a shockwave from Larssen, and so now Odoamne is left on his lone underneath the tower. Can Larssen get away to TP himself? It's about to come back on.
Everywhere that Inspired tries to be, like even at the level 3 mark, we saw him path towards bot, sit in the ahead in gold. Wonder is doing very well in the 1v1 in top lane, and now they're flashing in.
Flashing from Mickey. Hans Summer's going to get locked up here. Really no place for him to go. Reckless jumping forward, gets the kill, and now the chase is on. Trimby's going to try and flash away, but the G2 players are unrelenting. 2 quick kills.
To engage onto them.
This is bad for Rogue. Caps is on his way. Larssen not there, doesn't have the TP. Tower's already down. Mickey puts up the Unbreakable, but Trimby going to be left for the Wolves. Jankos diving in there. The Fate's Call comes out. Trimby's chucked back into the team, and now it's a 5v5 in the top lane. Trimby already down. That's Reckless's 2,000th kill in the LEC.
Just a little bit, and hopefully he, alongside G2, can find their form again as he now finds the 1v1 against Hans Summer. That call out in draft, he's going to answer with a solo kill. And
every time they've tried to look for things in the last few minutes, it has come back to bite them. Trimby with the hook away, Jankos going in, there's the Moonfall, and it's unfair.
They're creating pressure in mid. You can see Reckless 1v1 against Hans Summer. He knows he wins. He is so much stronger and is able to secure across the board, and Rogue are being routed right now. Let's see if they can turn things around as the game progresses. The disadvantage for the Cyrilda's Grudge as a second item. Not too uncommon on two, from what I can tell. But towers continue to fall, of course, outside the Executioners sitting on top of one. Oh, he sidesteps him. They don't know.
Oh, Trimby just walks straight into him. Depth charge coming out as well. Reckless won't be able to get the extra auto attacks down, but the Glacial Fissure means that Jankos is on the Dragon. As you said, not much healing reduction coming out from Caps, and Odoamne just flashing in, looking for the Heart Zapper. The Doctor will see you now, but in the end, Caps is able to get away. Odoamne, the Shockwave won't be enough to save him. Jankos gets the kill. Wonder in the end, that just gave them another kill, so it's 10-1 on the scoreboard, and a 6,000 gold lead as Reckless jumps towards Larssen. That's a lot of damage. Reckless is dominating 6-1.
Oh, and now he's killing Trimby, who's going to have to use that ultimate to get to safety. Knocker, dead.
Yeah, that was not fair. Hans Summer's heal was just too late. Odoamne TP'd in behind them as well. As you can see, Rogue are looking for something, but I'm afraid they're not going to find too much apart from the waiting arms of Reckless. Another kill goes over to G2, and another as they just step forward into the base. The Shockwave hits. Reckless took no damage from that Shockwave. He's still full HP with one minion walking. The two bangers that we had.
I think it's more of a slaughter, personally. G2... from beginning to, I mean
it's only one game, so we're not going to say they're totally out of whatever slump they've been in. Is a joy, at least, for this single game. We'll see if they can continue this form through the rest of summer, because right now, they've killed off 2 members of Rogue. Jankos pops the stopwatch. There's the third to follow it up. Reckless with a triple. He's looking for more. Shockwave pulls him back. Larssen not going to give Reckless his penta today. Another kill comes in as G2 are 18-1. Only Reckless has died. Not usual that you can say that in the G2 game, but Hans Summer, all the way back on the back of the fountain, does not want to give up his life today. G2 will take the Nexus, and they will demolish Rogue.
A one-sided affair. G2